To take you out live to the Dominican Republic via EarthCam. You're getting a look at that right there. That is an area near Kite Beach, which, by the way, is famous for kiteboarding, windsurfing, too. Know so many folks out there right now. Meteorologist Colleen Campbell here for us. Colleen, you've been talking a lot about this storm. It's going to get stronger into the weekend.
Yeah, Frank, I was looking at that outdoor furniture, and I don't think it will be kite flying. I think that outdoor furniture will be flying if they don't move it. But right now, the center of the storm is about 300 miles, give or take, from South Hispaniola as well as Jamaica. Of course, it's to the southeast of Jamaica, southwest of Hispaniola, sitting right there. We are seeing healthier convection today. Yesterday, the convection was mainly just out to the east. Now we're starting to see the convection almost all around the storm. That's something we look for when we're talking about strengthening. One of the reasons why we haven't seen convection on this western side is because of shear. Let's look at the stats. 45-mile-per-hour winds, pressures at 1,003 millibars. Usually we look for a drop in pressure for strengthening. That's not occurring at this time, and it's moving very slow, almost stationary at 2 miles per hour. Now, talking about the shear, again, we have the shear that's coming in, the winds, change of wind direction with heights and speed, and it's coming in from the northwest. That's why you're not seeing any convection or storms on the west side. And I just had our producer look at Jamaica, and Jamaica is actually, which is right here, is actually pretty nice right now. There's people out in the water enjoying it. The storm's still 300 miles away. And again, the stormy weather isn't on that side. But as the system gets closer, it looks like the track making a closer approach to Jamaica. There are watches and warnings in effect. So there's a tropical storm warning in effect for Jamaica. They issued that yesterday. That basically means that they are expecting conditions to deteriorate within 36 hours for a tropical storm warning. For a hurricane watch, they issue that 48 hours in advance, which they issued these yesterday, and that is for Haiti. The hurricane watch they issued yesterday, and today they added Jamaica to that. All right, so getting into our track here, again, some subtle changes here where the National Hurricane Center brings us slightly more to the north, just trying to squeeze in between Hispaniola and Jamaica, but then eventually does make that turn out to the west. Now, by this weekend, it will be a Category 1 hurricane, and by the time it approaches Jamaica to the south, it will be a major hurricane, Category 3 or stronger. It could even get up to a Category 4. As far as the headlines for Melissa, Hispaniola, and Jamaica, the impacts are most likely, as well as the Cayman Islands. I would watch that too. It's time to cancel those vacation plans. Those cruise ships, they know where to go. They will change their plans for you. But if you are somebody that's flying into Jamaica, for example, I wouldn't be flying there. Probably not going to happen, right? Life-threatening flooding, landslides this weekend for those locations. Here back at home, we have a nice friendly front that moved through. Didn't bring us any rain, but it did bring us lower dew points and feeling fantastic outside. Now, we do have this area low pressure that's on the way currently across the Texas Panhandle that will increase our rain coverage as we move into about Sunday, Monday. Here's a way to show it. Look at all that moisture that's driving in ahead of that low. That low does sweep through. This is Sunday, 11 p.m., but it looks like by Monday morning, that low will be passing to the north of us, and that will give us just enough moisture to work with for a few scattered showers across our area, perhaps an isolated storm. The next couple days, nice and dry here. Again, to Sunday, we could see those showers, but Monday especially. That's why we moved that weather impact alert, not necessarily for severe weather, but because we are expecting those showers after a stretch of drier weather, right? And we don't want you caught off guard. Right now, temperatures are in the lower 80s, upper 70s. And finally, on your 7-day forecast, we have a beautiful day ahead, my friends. We have the lightning that's playing tonight around 6:45. The puck drops. And then tomorrow, Saturday, turning breezy. Sunday, we have those showers that will inch closer to our area. And then Monday, finally, the skies open up for a nice drink of water.